This is going to be a video on my Haro Still Reserve 1.1 dirt jumper. In this video I'm going to be going over what I've upgraded and the parts that I plan to be upgrading in the near future. To start things off, I upgraded the tires on this bike. I don't remember what stock tires it came with, but they just weren't very good, so I upgraded them to Maxxis DTH skid wall tires. These tires were really good in the skate park and have a lot of grip when you're carving around. Yes, I know I put them on backwards, but I'm just too lazy to fix them right now. This bike came stock with a 26-inch chromoly rigid fork. However, I decided to upgrade it to my RockShox Argyle 302 with a coil spring. I decided to upgrade it because it was just a lot better for dirt jumping, and it was a little bit more confidence inspiring when riding street. Since I replaced my fork, I also had to get a whole new wheel and a hub. I opted for the DT Swiss 340 rim and the DT Swiss 340 20mm through-axle hub. This combination is very good and it works very well with this fork, so I would only recommend it if you're looking for one yourself. The cranks I'm running are Redline BMX cranks. I had to get new ones because I bent the ones that came stock with my dirt jumper. A lot of dirt jumpers use the same type of cranks that BMXs use. They're good, but they're just not as strong as a mountain bike crank, so I hope to upgrade them to those soon. The bars and stem that I'm running on this bike were stock from Haro. However, I hope to be upgrading them to bars that have a lot higher rise. Overall though, there's not really anything to complain about with these bars. They're super sturdy for stock ones, and there's plenty of different options to choose from if you choose to replace them in the future. The brakes that came stock on this bike were mechanical brakes from Tektro. However, I replaced them for Tektro Aries brakes, which are really nice, affordable hydraulic disc brakes. If you wanted to get a different set of brakes besides those, then there's plenty of options to choose from that are super good and super affordable for dirt jumpers, or just mountain bikes in general. The rear wheel that came stock with this bike was just terrible. It was a Wyman rim and hub, and they were just super weak. The hub gave out after only a couple of rides, and the rim had so many inconsistencies in it from not being true that it was just super wobbly. The wheel that I replaced it with was a wheel that came off a Redline dirt jumper. This wheel is super good and hasn't had any problems yet, and I hope that there isn't in the future. The grips that came stock on this bike were super bad and they just wore out incredibly fast. So I replaced them with race face half Nelson grips that are lock on. These grips are super good and they haven't worn down very fast, so I'm excited to use them every day. Overall though, I've upgraded a lot of parts on this bike to make it very worth the price that I paid for it. If you can get this bike in your hands for only like around $300, then I'd pull the trigger on it immediately. I paid $250 for this bike on Pink Bike. I'd meet up with the guy and it was a super smooth process. If you can get this bike, I fully recommend you do it. There's so many upgrades you can do to it, and it's just a super fun bike to learn skills on. If there was something I was going to upgrade to this bike, it wouldn't be any part, it would just be the frame. I'm looking for something that's a lot more durable, maybe a slopestyle frame so I can progress even further on bigger dirt jumps. However, that's in the very far future, so I'll keep you guys posted until then. If you made it to this part of the video, I appreciate it very much. If you want to see the first video I made on this bike, I'll put it in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.